Hi guys, welcome to my DVD update part 3. Um, the first one in this part is Click. This one I saw in the movie theater with my best friend, and we both loved it. And since then I've seen it a lot of times. And I found it for only $2, so picked it up and wasn't sure I was gonna watch it again, but I ended up watching the whole thing again and loving it, even though I had seen it so many times. But this has an amazing cast. It has, of course, Adam Sandler, Kate Beckinsale, Christopher Walken, Jonah Hill is in it a little bit, Sean Astin, Henry Winkler, Julie Kavner, David Hasselhoff, and his secretary. I don't know her name, but she's funny. So yeah, great. I think it's a great movie. Next up is Event Horizon. This was $7, and I thought I was kind of a little bit disappointed. I think I had heard someone saying this was supposed to be really good, and then it was good, but it was not as great as I hoped. But it was alright, and actually there was some scenes in this one which I found really unpleasant and nasty. Um, which I don't react that on scenes, but those sort of I don't know if you can call it flashbacks, but there were sort of some very short scenes of people getting tortured. I think that was gross. I thought that I reacted pretty strong to that, to be honest, and I rarely do that, as I said. So. Um, but yeah, this was pretty good. Next up is one of my favorite movies of 2008, maybe my favorite movie of 2008. It's between this one and In Bruges, and it's The Wrestler. I have actually shown this before in the DVD update, but I just showed it quickly because I bought it for my dad last summer for his birthday, and yeah, I just thought that he should see it because it's one of my favorite movies since 2008, as I said, or my favorite movie, whatever. Um, and I had seen it 2 times. I mean, I had seen it once. I downloaded it, and then me and my dad watched it together, and then I watched it again after I bought it. It was about $9, and it's in great condition, so I wanted to pick it up. I didn't just want to own this one. Some movies I buy just because I like them and I want to own them. I don't really have an intention of watching them again, but this one I really want to watch yet another time. It's fantastic. 9 out of 10. Such a good movie. Then we get one of my favorite movies of all time. It's very, very ridiculous, but it's exactly my humor, and I'm so looking forward to the second one. And it's Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I've seen this between 5 to 10 times, and I found it for $7, and I just couldn't believe that I found it because I wasn't sure if you could find it here. I just had never seen it anywhere. Just downloaded it and watched it there, and yeah, but it's basically Steve Woody Kirk. His last name is hard to say, but I think he has taken scenes from an old Japanese or Chinese movie, like martial arts movie, sort of, and he has dubbed the voices all by himself, and he has also dubbed his own voice in order to make it look like he's not the only one who looks like he's not dubbed. And then he adds scene with himself in that movie with the other people from the 70s or whatever, and it's just very funny. Um, yeah, it's ridiculous, it really is, but it's hilarious. It's like 9.5 out of 10 for me because I laughed so hard when I watched this. Um, so yeah, it might not be your kind of humor because I think that some people will probably be like, what the fuck, when they watch this movie, but some people will laugh their ass off. It really depends on your sense of humor, but it's hilarious. Um, Then I got Anger Management. Um, I just pick up movies with Adam Sandler whenever I can find them in good condition that I don't have, of course. $2 for this one. I watched it again, and it's not his best, but it's still Adam Sandler, so it's still good, and it stars Jack Nicholson as well. So then we got A Hole in My Heart, or Ett hål i mitt hjärta, which the Swedish title is. And yeah, this is a Swedish movie from the director Lukas Moodysson, and I love his movies, and I had heard about this one, so I wanted to check it out. It was $7. I love fucking Åmål, I love Together, Lilja Forever. I love those three. He's probably done more, but I can't think of more that he has done. I think he did Mammoth. I'm not sure. Was that him? I'm not sure. But it says here that it's a really, like, warning. The film contains very strong scenes and it's not suitable for people below the age of 15. Yeah, I can understand what they're talking about. I wasn't sure what to expect. My mom saw that I bought it and she was like, "Oh my God, are you gonna watch that movie?" I was like, "Yeah, so," but yeah, I know what she meant. But it's not very good. I didn't like it, and I was very surprised to see her in this movie, Sanna Broding. I didn't recognize her on this picture. Now when I know it's her, I do. But I very well know who that is. It's a Swedish actor, and she has been on like these sort of family game shows, I think, and sort of, stuff like that. She has appeared on those things, and I saw her in this movie. I really didn't expect that. But it's about three people making a porno film in their apartment, and their son, or not their son, but one of them is the son's father, and the son is living there in his room. I don't know. I think it really depends on you, what you think of this. I mean, it's very extreme, and yeah, I don't know. It's I think it's not a very good movie. I don't know what he was thinking when he made this, but I'm sure that a lot of people like it. I had heard great things about it. Well, I had heard things about it, and I looked it up on IMDb, and it had, I think, 4.6, and I was really surprised because his movies are usually very good and have high ratings. So I was surprised about that, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm sure people are just stupid, but I actually gave it around that rating too. So then actually I'm gonna leave the next things for part 4. So didn't expect to make a 4-parter, but well, so thank you for watching, and look for part 4.